Hello everyone. So if you are owning a Tata Altroz car and if you are facing any battery issues, if you are not able to find the right battery, if your car battery is more than 2.5-year old and you're starting to look for a new battery, then this video is for you. You have found the right spot. In my case, I was having a Tata Altroz DCA, but in this video what we are gonna see is how to find the right battery for your car, specifically how to read the numbers, what is EFB, what does this D23R means, and what is best suitable battery for Tata Altroz. The very first thing is the warning signs. In my case, my battery was around 2 years and 9 months old and my mirror started to moving very slowly. I was not able to start my car. I was hearing very cranking noise when I was starting to ignite the car. The dashboard lights were also very dimming. I finally decided to jump start. The car started fine, and after that when I stopped the car, again the same issues. So I knew that the battery is gone. I started looking for other batteries. The very first thing, first of all, is the battery in my case was a 60D23R. I was very confused like which particular battery to find. There were so many models in the market and specifically what length I should look for because the battery lengths are very different. On the battery, it was also written that look for a EFB battery while replacement. So I researched a lot and I uh, curated like what is EFB means, what this D23R means and all. So nowadays the cars have very sensitive sensors, and for every small thing you will find a sensor. They take a lot of power. That's where enhanced flooded battery comes in picture because they store more charge. Second thing is your car can have a idle start stop. Now what does idle start stop means? So suppose you are in traffic and you are not accelerating, you are on traffic light, then what happens is your engine will stop automatically, and when you reaccelerate, then again your engine will start. So this will automatically be maintained by this idle start stop technology. Now what happens is because of this frequent start and stop, your battery power is consumed a lot. That's where enhanced flooded battery is needed because they have high start stop cycles, they can maintain better resistance, their overall durability is high, and they can store more charge. That's where these enhanced flooded batteries came into picture. Now what does this D23R mean? So D means the dimension series. So specifically it's a Japanese industry standard. So you don't have to bother about D. It's more about international standard what battery follows. 23 is a length indicator and that's very important. You will see D20R, D26R, D20, D31R in the market. Specifically what you have to look for is D23. So 23 is the length. If you buy any wrong like D20, D26 or D31, that will not gonna fit in your battery compartment. R is also very important, is which means when you face the battery, where is the terminal looking or the positive terminal looking. So R means the positive terminal should be on the right side when you're facing the battery. So that is what D23R means. So in your case, if your current battery is D26R or D20R or D31R, in Tata Altroz it will always be D23R, but in any other vehicle it can be anything else. But hopefully you now know that what 23R means. Well, the next thing was the confusion because I was not able to find this 60D23R battery anywhere in the market because the original fitment or the Amaron distributor only sent these batteries to the manufacturer of the Tata. You will not find this battery anywhere. The next compatible model I found was 85D23R and 100D23R. Again, there was lot of confusions which one should go. Different shops were having different suggestions. Size I was fine because I understood what D23R means, but again I was very curious or confused on the performance. I was having fear of buying the wrong battery. I wasted a lot of time, lot of effort by researching here and there, but I hope this video will save your time. So here is a quick comparison for you to see what does these different uh, battery have in terms of capacity, technology, availability, and so on. So the 60D23R is a EFB battery. 100D23R is also AFB battery, while 85D23R is not AFB battery, it's a standard charge battery. In terms of capacity, 60D23R is a 60 ampere hour battery. Someone claims 65, someone claims 62 or something, but standard it's 60 to 65. 85D23R is a 65 ampere hour battery, and 100D23R is a 70 ampere hour battery. Now you might be saying that earlier it was a 60 ampere hour, now we are replacing with either 65 or 70. Will that be fine? See, that will be completely fine because the voltage of these batteries, all the three models, is 12 volt, and the current will be drawn as per the instruments you have. So if the instruments or the sensors needs less power, they will consume less current. If there is more power needed, then they will consume more current. But the good thing is all the voltage of this battery remains 12 volt, and that is what we need. Now, in terms of availability, as I said, 60D23R will not be available. 85D23R will be available everywhere. 100D23R, again, it has also a very limited availability. All the three batteries are very compatible to your car. In terms of approx price range, the 85D23R, what I checked in the market, it was around 5,000 rupees after replacement of the old battery, and the 100D23R was approx 5,500 rupees again after replacing the old battery. So you can find in your local market how much it's costing you. Now, before actually going further, uh, let's let me show you the Amaron website so that you can also find your compatible battery directly via the website. And it will give you more better understanding of all these details what I'm sharing here. So first of all, you search for Amaron battery finder, then just click on choose your battery. When you click on this, you can select for your vehicle. So it's a passenger vehicle in this case. You can choose for your manufacturer, so Tata in this case, the model number. So mine was a Altroz DCA XZA, and the fuel was petrol. When you click on find now, it will search for the most compatible battery. So here in this case, it was coming as EF100D23R. EF here stands for uh, enhanced flooded battery. So that's what how you can depict from the model as well. Going back, let's see now which one you should choose. First of all, check whether your vehicle is idle start stop or not. In my case, it was idle start stop. How you can verify is in your ignition knob, you will see a symbol having a circle around it. That means it's a idle start stop. Now, if you have a idle start stop, then definitely go with a 100D23R battery. If it's not a idle start stop, you can go with the 85D23R. Now, just in case if 100D23R is not available, you can still go for 85D23R battery. It will be completely compatible. You will not face any issues. It just like 100D23R is most compatible, 85D23R is also compatible, but little less. So because we have also seen that it stores more current, and it provides 65 ampere hour of current instead of 60, so that will also work perfectly fine in this case. I have seen many cars which is using 85D23R batteries, in case of Tata Altroz, yes, obviously. And I've also contacted the service garage, and they mentioned that both the batteries are fine, you can perfectly use any of them. Now, after I replaced battery, what happened was the check engine light in my case was still on. So again, no need to panic if you see check engine light. I panicked a bit, but then I did a bit of research and I found like what the possible causes can be. So what happens is when your battery is low, the sensors detect less voltage and they throws error in the OBD. So multiple sensor throws less voltage, and that's why the check engine light usually comes. Or due to voltage fluctuations, the check engine light can come. So first time I started the car, I waited for 5-10 minutes. The check engine light was still on. Next day I drove for around 10 kilometers. The check engine light was still on. The third time when I started the car, the check engine light was gone. So what happens is the ECU needs 2-3 drive cycles to recalibrate, and automatically the check engine light will go. If your check engine light is still on after 3-4 drives, again, no need to panic. Go to any local garage, or in your next service you can just ask for checking and removing this check engine light error manually via the OBD scanner. It's a very simple process. I hope this video have helped you to finding the right battery for your Tata Altroz. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and if you have find this video informative, do like, share and subscribe the channel. Keep supporting. Stay tuned for more such informative videos. Thank you.